We're back, guys. So today is Sunday. After church today, the family and I ran to Lowe's, got the last of our flooring that you saw at the beginning of this video. I am relieved that that is all home, but I am overwhelmed with how much flooring there is to install. So it is what it is. It's something we've really wanted to do for a very long time now, so it's finally happening, which is going to be exciting. But we, if you recognize, are back to where my chainsaw, I pretty much thought blew up. Probably two to three videos back from you guys, where I started clearing this hillside that we want to clear out because our house sits up over the hill here, and we are standing in the pasture for the horse and the goats. And it blocks a big part of the pasture view from the house there. So we want to try to clear this little spot up so we can see the full rest of the pasture. And as I started doing that with these sycamore trees the other day, my chainsaw just decided to shut off me and I could not get it started back up. Turns out it was just a spark plug popped out, which is a little concerning. I'm not sure why that's vibrating loose. So I ended up getting a new spark plug. We are good to go. Everything fired up the other day, and we're ready to rock and roll. I'm excited to get this opened up a little bit more today. So we're going to do this, and I'm going to feel a little bit better about it. Today's going to be kind of tear down day, and then we'll come down with the tractor probably another day this week after things start to die off. Make it a little easier to see down here after we knock everything down, and then we'll bring the tractor to pick everything up. So I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse, and we're going to get after some of this stuff. Shouldn't take too long. So the stihl ran out of gas, so we're going to call it there. That is some tough cutting in there. It's a lot steeper than the video probably leads it to seem. It is extremely steep, slippery, difficult to judge the stress in the trees up there, down through there. They're all kind of intertwined and leaning in different directions. So, you know, it's a good place to pinch your bar and get that stuck. So you got to really take it slow. Make sure you have good footing and be really careful up there. I really should have chaps on, so I'm going to make sure next time I get down in there that I try to put those on. I was a little lazy about that today because it's so darn hot out. So this is kind of the top. I brought you guys to the top of the hill here. This is really our vantage point, if you will. We're probably another 10 feet above you in our sunroom, but this is our vantage point into the pasture. And before, you wouldn't have been able to see what you're seeing now. So it's vastly improved. However, this is a really large sycamore tree. It's probably 5 foot at breast height. It is enormous. And to our side of that sycamore tree is about 8 to 10 inch sycamore trees growing in a little grove, if you will. They are very intertwined, and there's vines all over that tree. So I was trying to cut those smaller trees down. I'm going to leave the sycamore tree. I was trying to cut the smaller trees down to open this up a little bit more, but those vines are not letting it come down. So they're all freed up at the base, and the vines are just letting them hang there, which is not really a great situation. But I keep hearing things snapping here and there. I'm hoping that here pretty soon in the next couple of days, as things to start to die after I've cut them, that maybe some of that starts coming down. I tried to clear a lot of the vines out that are around the base of those trees in hopes that I'm catching the right one, and maybe as that vine dies off, these trees will come down. They're not really large enough that I'm extremely concerned about safety, but they're big enough that I can't really push them down, and they are really intertwined with that bigger sycamore. But all in all, a success. We got our flooring today. Got a little bit of this cleared that I've been putting off for way too long, just like a lot of things around here. I feel like every time I get to something, it's something that I've been thinking about for a long time. But that's okay, because we're getting to them one at a time. It is in the evening now, so on Sunday evening I try to wind down a little bit early. So I'm going to go get cleaned up, see what Colton and Melina are up to, and call it a day. Back to work in the morning. So if you're still here, guys, I appreciate you. If you like, subscribe, share. You know, it really helps. I say it every time, but I'm really enjoying myself. Being able to vocalize my thought process for myself to look back on and to learn from, and also hopefully, like I say, in the future when Colton looks back on this, to maybe learn a thing or two, figure out what he wants to do, how he wants to do it, and learn from Dad. So, if like I said, if you're still here, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and we will catch you guys tomorrow.